Hi, my name is Dorinda and I make and sell hats and fascinators. I enjoy creating designs for hats. I love working with the materials, and my hope and my desire is to continue the art of hat making so that the younger generation will be able to engross and do some creative stuff. I want to do workshops, I want to do training courses so that I can have apprenticeships working and with the materials and continue this creative art. My idea is to have a shop where I'm able to showcase, where people can pass by and see the creations that's been created, and I'm also having hat shows and places where people can come and experience. We can have like a vintage year, a vintage day, places where people can come and do creative stuff and work with their hands as they did in the other years ago.
Hi, my name's Glenroy Ranger. I'm 26 years old. I'm a youth worker and aspiring entrepreneur. My business is called Expand the UK, and we are a media education and training establishment. Currently, we make music videos for musicians. We give them a space to perform in. They perform in the space. We record it and promote it through social networking and through our website. The idea came about through research in the industry. Record labels stopped investing in artists. That's because of a lot of MP3 downloading, etc. And we found out that a lot of artists we worked with didn't have the know-how or the resources to develop a career or gain the interest of record labels. So we decided that we'd take on that job. We aim to be self-sufficient over the next 3 years. We currently charge for music videos, but we could potentially charge for ticket sales and have an audience come in to watch the performances. And we could also have a yearly membership service where musicians can get their content made cheaper through having a membership. We have 700 members in our Facebook account that we could readily contact and promote our services to. 80% of our income last year was made through music video services, and potentially we'd need about 2 to 5 people to run an event, potentially 2 people just to record music videos. So Expand the UK, we aim to bridge the gap between artists and audiences, and artists and big business.
I'm Joe and this is Tom from Retro Base. We're looking to do a pop-up version of our business, which is a retro gaming arcade and bar. And we're looking to do this in Wembley, and it would be probably over 2 weekends, or possibly 3 weekends. We'd be getting temporary event notices so we could serve alcohol, and we'd be setting up an installation of between 6 to 10 arcade machines and a load of home consoles as well. We have live music, we'd have DJs, we'd have all sorts of parties, and Tom's going to tell you a bit more about that.
Yeah, from previous experience, done many retro video game installations, all retro from the 70s to mid-90s. The nostalgia that's attached to that has made every event extremely successful, and we're very confident that a pop-up arcade and bar could work very well.
Yes, we are in fact looking to do a permanent space, and the pop-ups are pretty much just to smooth the edges, I suppose, of the business and have something concrete to work with. I think that's about it.
Hi, my name is Tanisha Roberts and I run a pop-up youth club in Brent. Basically, I started this youth club or pop-up youth club because the fact that my children wanted to play outside, and I didn't really think it was safe for them to play outside their cars and when they're driving around. The name of my project is called Inspiring Minds Community Project. We do not have any funding for it, but regardless of that, I still carried on doing it. I did a random youth club fun day, and just to see if anybody would turn up. A lot of people turned up, so we got told to continue doing what we was doing. Due to the lack of funding, it was a bit hard to keep on going. So we put it on hold and we continued doing it. Once the children had seen us, which, funny enough, we continued because they kept on asking if that's a new fun day that's happening on the day. We provide football, drama, IT, ESOL, quite a few things.
Right, so my name is Miranda Lacrette. Self-employed at the moment as a barista trainer with 10 years experience with training in coffee. Also been in the industry for over 12 years, training and also as a training manager for various coffee companies. My idea for this space in Wembley is a coffee school. A coffee school where you could train people, train the regular public, train business people, train corporates, and also train disadvantaged people and also people who are learning difficulties or wanted to get back into work on coffee skills. There is an NVQ on barista skills, so there's various things we could train them on coffee skills, and it'll be a coffee school but with a twist because it'll also be a cafe. So it'll be open to the public, no coffee will go to waste while we're training because we can give it as an incentive or as a special offer to the public. Through here there'll be various things we could do. We could do trips to the roasters, we could even do trips to other coffee tours around London, see all the coffee units around there in London because some famous ones. We could also do coffee tastings evenings, like for team building and corporate events. Coffee is a big industry, second biggest commodity, and lately it's been very, very, very influential in the industry, very trendy. It's up and coming and it's a great concept, and I would like to be part of it and grow here in Wembley.
I organize events which are called Story Meal through the website meetup.com. Basically these are social events. I understand that there is a great demand for social events. People want to meet new people, making new friends, so gather around the table and having a meal together is really a social event, and the performances are there to spice the event. So we get at the same place the meal, the social event, the conversation and the entertainment with myself as a host, and sometimes I am the host and the only storyteller, and most of the time I have a professional storyteller, which is a professional performer as qualified as an actor, to entertain people along the evening. So you have all at the same place. It's the fact that it's a meal is not compulsory. It can be a tea with biscuits if it's a social event. It can be people bringing their own food and sharing it, or it can be done with somebody providing the food. I've forgotten the English word to say, somebody preparing the food at home and bringing it, a caterer. So it can be made in different ways, as long as it's social and linking social and performances.
My name is Aparna Puri, and I'm a qualified dyslexia tutor and an English teacher. Due to my experience at various schools and research, I've noticed that there's an opportunity for a children's centre and a parent centre. I think my idea could be called The Bridge, because it bridges the gap, in my opinion. It'll be a centre where parents and children can learn together. So while the mothers or the fathers, carers, relatives are learning, let's say, English, their children can learn something at the same time, or have a safe place to play and socialise with other children. I need the space for a minimum of of 2 months to see how the idea progresses, and I have a network of people who can help me to hold workshops. I have a group of friends who can teach English. I have a group of friends who can maybe teach cooking or sewing or face painting or a variety of things.
Hi, my name is Bessie Clarke. I am an event manager and arts practitioner. I think at the moment there's a bit of a problem with arts funding and having people finding affordable space for performance and ways to develop their work. My idea would be to have a pop-up art space where artists can come along, put forward their work, and that they can develop that work through feedback from the audience, and that feedback would then continue through blogging websites and Facebook and social networking. I hope that that would offer a chance for people to develop their ideas, to make new partnerships, and ultimately that they could take their work further onto the circuit.
Hi, my name is Dennis Beattie. I'm a resident of Brent, and my dream is to open a second-hand accordion shop and to see it up and running in order to help an orphanage in India. I've got quite a number of friends who are in the building trade, so we'll be able to get the shop up and running in a few days. If it needs painting, decorating, or a little bit of woodwork or carpentry here or there, well, then that's no problem at all. We'll be able to get on with that and be able to open the shop, do a little bit of advertising in the local press as well as on the internet, and leaflets maybe around a few of the doors in the locality. My desire is to see a number of funds coming in order to support an orphanage in India that we are involved in order to provide feeding and caring for the little children there. And so I believe that if we have this shop with the second-hand pre-used accordions, good quality accordions, which I can get at a good price and get a little bit of profit on them, I believe we can get this up and running, and also have it on a long-term basis if everything works out well at the beginning.
Hi, my name is Aisha.
My name is Marcia.
Our aim is to provide a service which young people will enjoy coming to.
We want to get our young people off the streets. This will have a positive effect on businesses and local community. Also, academically, there are too many of our young people struggling, feeling that there is no other option after school. Young people are our future, so children will always benefit from being a part of Sky's the Limit.
We have a vast network of talented, experienced professionals that are ready and willing to take part in showing our young people today that sky is the limit. We will provide activities such as sports, drama, mentoring and self-worth classes for boys and girls. This project will be different because we will be communicating with schools to get an understanding of the young people which will be attending in order for us to be able to meet their individual needs. Sky's the Limit will not be an alternative to hanging out on the streets. We might not be able to help everyone, but we want our young people to leave understanding that although they may not have the best grades to become a doctor or lawyer, they have not failed, because mechanics, hairdressers, receptionists, etc. are still valued and needed.
Our motto, our name, our belief is Sky's the Limit.
Hello, my name is Chris Tudor and my business is Safe and Sure Enterprise. We provide accredited first aid training, or we plan to provide accredited first aid training and health and safety training to the businesses, companies, shops, any individual that needs it. We can provide specialist training in manual handling to anyone that needs it, and in particular to the health service where there are particular manual handling and health and safety problems. In addition to this, we can provide first aiders to events and clubs that have been specially trained to deal with the issues of alcohol and drugs and violence. We basically need a local base, so we can have a permanent presence and set up a specialist training centre to provide the training needs, and a sideline from that would be the sales of first aid kits, specialised bespoke first aid kits to anyone or any company that needs a kit that's different from the ordinary, not standard. In a nutshell, that's the basics of my ideas. Thank you.